happens now? I'll tell you what happens now. Your scumbag brother-in-law is finished. Done. You understand? I will own him when this is over. Every cent he makes, every cent his wife makes, it's mine. All mine. Everywhere he goes, everywhere he looks, I will be there, getting my share. He will be scrubbing toilets in Tijuana for pennies. And I'll be over him, getting my cut. He will see me when he wakes up in the morning. When he goes back to sleep in whatever rat hole is left for him. When I shred his house down. I will own his crusty ass forever. Until he takes a gun and stick it in his mouth and pulls the trigger. Just to get me out of his head. That's what happens next.
Oh. So, Breaking Bad, season 3.
Season 3, yeah.
I'm so excited when I heard that. Okay, I was really drawn to your performance, by the way, and I wish you could go a little bit longer, but
thank you.
We have no time, so
thank you.
I'll call you later.
Okay.
As I watch your performance and everything that you're trying to convey pathos and you're trying to perfect your emotions, are you a perfectionist or do you just feel like it has to be a certain?
Well, I am a perfectionist, and it's funny because for everything else I do, I'm kind of laid back.
Right.
But when it comes to my craft, it has to be right on the dot. I like to do it more than once,
Okay.
just to see how, just to see how it feels and to see if I kind of get it. Because you always kind of get like that feeling if you get it or not.
Right.
So yeah.
Like, do you nitpick or are you satisfied at some point? Like, okay, I'm good for now.
Well, I kind of nitpick as much as I can.
Okay.
But yeah, I do. I actually, you know what? Yeah, scratch that. I actually do. I do. Yeah.
Okay. What made you choose this particular piece for this interview? Was it a random selection or was it a personal connection to the piece?
Well, I think that one of the most important things is to know yourself, right? And I think that the reason why I chose this piece is because these are my strong points. I am a very strong, dramatic actor that can be very vulnerable, and that is kind of like it's a little odd to find. It's not. I'm not saying that I'm like the only one.
Right.
But yeah, like that's my strong point, and obviously you have to. You have to show yourself your strongest points, so.
Which field in acting do you find yourself encountering more challenges? Is it theater, is it film, television?
I would say film.
Why?
Because I am very extreme, I'm very, very expressive. I am really expressive, and theater is so easy for me for that reason. Okay. Because for theater, you have to reach the audience. It's not like the camera. The camera is right there. The camera, it gets everything you do. Mm-hmm. So for theater, you have to be as big as you can,
right.
And it's very expressive.
So do you find yourself in films, people are trying to
down
a little bit?
Yes,
too much?
That's pretty much the note that I get from my directors every time I'm doing a film, or every time I'm doing a project in front of the camera.
Is that
they
your
say,
all right. Challenge though?
It's challenging. It's a little challenging for me, but I remember I had a teacher that Joanna Bexton. she will always tell me, you don't have to do anything. Jesuhan, you don't have to do anything. You are just naturally expressive.
Right.
Just do.
Right.
You're so lucky. You don't have to do absolutely anything. But then I feel like I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
So that's why it's so hard for me. But it's a challenge, but obviously,
So that's why you're perfectionist.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've been affiliated with numerous plays, films such as Hidden Match, Macbeth, Rock Bottom, and countless others. Once you've mastered a character, has performing the piece numerous times become mundane and stale, and you feel like, oh, you have to force yourself to get to that point? If it's a
There's some, yeah, well,
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. There's some days that you don't feel the same way you felt the previous day. So that is, I think that's, it comes with the territory. That's, sometimes it is a challenge. Because there are some days that you're kind of feeling very hyped, and there are some days that you're feeling so depressed and down, and obviously that comes, it does come with the territory, and you have to, you have to adapt to that. You definitely have to. So that's why you have to take the character and live it truthfully, and just add something that is yours to it.
Well, in theater, it's just like a part B to the previous question. In theater, is it difficult trying to keep the performance fresh? Like you're performing all the time, and then you try to bring a different emotion a little bit, but without swaying your castmates to do something else? Like, do they get confused, or are you trying to?
I had situations that it has happened that it throws the other character off,
Right.
and that's why sometimes you have to pretty much just be aware of what's going on. Just be in the moment. You have to be there, because I always say that the actor that makes the other actor look good is a phenomenal actor. It's just making that person look good.
Is that your own personal quote, or?
Well, some people have have quoted before, but I'm a strong believer in that.
Okay.
I'm a really strong believer in that. I will make you look amazing on stage. And so, yeah. So,
Okay.
so when that happens, I kind of shift, and that's
It's like you feed off each other.
right. Of course, it's give and take, give and take, give and take. It's pretty much.
Has there ever been an actor where you're just like, ugh, I'm not getting anything from this person, like, come on, work with me?
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
You
Yeah.
don't have to give me anything.
No examples. Yeah. It does happen. It does happen. It can get. It can get.
It looks like you're thinking about that moment, but okay. Okay, so I read your biography, and it states you always dreamt of being in the spotlight. Is your word, spotlight of Broadway. Who are the actors and actresses that inspired you to materialize a dream into a reality?
Well, Raul Julia was a big inspiration for me. One of the biggest inspirations for me. He's actually he was a Puerto Rican actor, born and raised in Puerto Rico, and he moved to New York when he graduated from high school. And he actually started theater. He started here in New York City. He started on off-Broadway shows, and then he started working his way up doing Broadway. He performed with Meryl Streep, did Taming of the Shrew, and I will say that he is obviously me being a Latino actor, he is one of my main inspirations. A lot of people don't know much about him, but he was fantastic.
Okay. Will this phenomenal career of yours matriculate into directing or even writing your own screenplay?
Definitely, especially this day and age that we're living. You have to make your own work.
Right.
You have to, because unfortunately, there's not a lot of roles that I would love to play that are made for Latino actors. actors.
Oh.
So you have to make your own.
Have you started?
Yeah, actually, there's 4 other colleagues of mine. We started our own production company. It's called Feel the Rain Productions, and
Good job.
yeah, no, Feel the Rain. So we actually started, we started our own production company, and we're just brainstorming, and we're just bringing all these ideas and to the table, so we can actually start filming our own work and do our own work, and just show what we're good at, and just bring it out there,
When did you start this whole collaboration?
We actually started in September of last year.
Oh.
And we are actually, we started working with a project called Rock Bottom, and it's still, it's still on the frying pan. It's still we're still working on it, we're still tweaking it.
Okay, so obviously in any and everyone's life, they encounter some embarrassing moments or failures, whatever you want to call it. Was there a moment in your life where you just reminisce and you kind of cringe, like maybe not a failure to that extent, but like embarrassing, like, oh my God, I cannot believe that happened to me?
A moment. Yeah, of course. I think there've been
With your acting?
with my acting. Yeah, of course there have been a lot of moments. There's one that I remember. Yeah, of course. I went to this audition. This casting director, he kept anonymous. First thing that he told me as soon as I walked to the door, he said, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, I'm here to audition, And he was like, "You better start thinking of another career. You will never make it as an actor." Yeah, and I had to like swallow my pride and just grab my headshot and my resume, and I was like, okay. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Do you regret not performing in front of him anyway? You know what I mean? Just taking him on?
He didn't give me the opportunity.
Oh,
Just,
so it wasn't like
it wasn't like it was my
Wow.
option. Yeah, he said, just get out. Don't waste my time. My time is precious. Well, apparently it's not like yours. I was like, whoa. Once I closed that door, I was so angry. I was really, really upset.
I can imagine. But you're good.
No, I'm good. I'm good now. I'm just good now. No, it's okay.
You're like that professor that brings you in that moment.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything planned in the near future besides your production company? Anything else that you plan on doing in the future?
Well, right now, that's pretty much my main focus.
Okay.
I'm trying to live my life one day at a time. And once I cross that bridge and I have that, once the production company is running.
You don't want to spread yourself too thin.
Yeah. Definitely. Just keep it going.
It also states in your biography that your dream of becoming a Broadway star was put on hold for a while when you were younger. Can you explain why?
Yeah, well, the reason why was because my family, especially from my father's side, they are all doctors or lawyers. So I already knew what I wanted to do. Since I was 14 years old, I knew that I wanted to be an actor. But my family, they were always telling me, "Why do you want to be an actor? There's no future in that. You will starve. You won't be able to pay your bills. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to struggle?"
Was it only your family telling you this?
Well, my family and other people
In the community.
in the community, of course. People will make fun of me. All of that, yeah. So yeah, that's the reason why I had to put on hold. And I tried everything. When I say everything, I tried everything. I tried business. I tried communications. I tried everything. Every single thing that I could actually think of, I tried it, and it didn't work. It just didn't work.
It wasn't your passion.
It wasn't. It wasn't. there's something about the thing that you love, it always pulls you in. It doesn't matter what you do.
Right.
Even when you say, quit, you know.
You find something.
You just find yourself, it pulls you back in.
Right.
It does.
Like, well, maybe this is
Right. Yeah. So it always pulls you back in, and it took me until my father got sick, and he was in the hospital. I took care of him for 3 months. That was my turning point. That's when I was like, I can't take it anymore. I want to do what I want to do, because I tried everything that everyone else wanted me to be, and it just didn't work.
Growing up in Puerto Rico, was your father your biggest fan? Did he? No, not at all.
Not at all.
I really thought you were going to say that.
No, not at all. He hated the idea of me being an actor. Every time I would tell him, you know, things about, oh, I'm going to this audition, or I'm going for the showcase, he would just stay quiet, drink his whiskey, and watch TV, smoke a cigarette. He wouldn't say anything else.
But did he ever say that you wouldn't make it, or he just kept quiet when you approached?
Sometimes he would say that I would never make it, but normally most of the time he would stay quiet. He wouldn't just, you know, it wasn't like when my brother talked about his career in medicine, or, you know, all these things. Oh, I got accepted into Texas A&M University.
It's like no pressure on you.
Right, and he, you know, he would get so excited. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you. And for me, it was just, he would just stay quiet. He wouldn't say anything. But till the end, you know, when he was laying, you know, in the hospital bed, just told me, listen, just do whatever you want to do.
Right.
Just do it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you really want to do, just stick with it, just do it. Because he knew, he saw me struggling, just banging my head against the walls, just trying to find something that I wanted to do, but it was never there. Yeah.
So he ended up being your inspiration in the end.
At the end, pretty much, yeah.
Has there ever been a moment that you've watched a sitcom or film and you look at that person and say, I can probably do a better job than that?
Yeah.
You're like,
I think that happens.
Oh,
that goes through every actor's
really?
mind.
Anything recently that you've been watching, just like, you don't have to say any names, but a show or something, and you
Oh,
say,
of course,
what
yeah.
is going on?
Yeah, especially with films these days.
Yeah.
Shows are, for some reason, you know, shows these days are fantastic.
Yeah.
But films
Especially
these
scandal.
days, yeah.
Oh, man.
I
Okay,
know.
we'll talk about
It
that.
goes But yeah, like in films, I just look at it and I go like, what the hell's going on, you know?
Do you go to the movies?
To be honest, I don't go to the movies like I
I
used to. I don't. I honestly don't.
You're probably going to be taking, you're not going to enjoy the film if you're just going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
why did it turn this way? Why
That's
was it
every-
saying
I
this?
think that's every actor's curse.
Oh,
Every
really?
time they watch a film or, you know, or a show, they always just, we're so judgmental just looking
Yeah,
at
right,
what's
right.
going
You
on.
can never enjoy it.
Yeah.
Is everything fair game for you regarding your work, or do you have limits on what you would not do in film? I don't know, like get naked or something. Just something, just like I would not do anything on religion, you know, something. Like
Right, well, as for now, I do have, you know, a little bit of, restrictions, but sooner or later I know that for me to reach that goal and master my craft,
You have to
those
do it.
restrictions are going to
Yeah.
have to go. They are going to have to go, sooner or later.
What are they now? What are you like not comfortable with?
I would say nudity,
Okay.
that's one of them. I would say, you know, being intimate with
Oh.
with a man, you know. But like it's not, you know, nothing that's not that I have nothing against it, right?
Right, but
It's just I don't feel comfortable. But like I said,
if you have to do it,
sooner or later,
Yeah.
yeah, it will take a lot of preparation and
Right.
for me to get there. But yes, sooner or later, those walls have to, you know, and that's, you know, that's the best part of every person's performance once you're out of your comfort zone.
Right.
Because once you're out of your comfort zone, you have to just follow your instincts and just trust yourself.
Right.
You can't trust anyone else. It's only you. You have you. So.
Absolutely. Okay, so earlier, after your monologue, you said it was difficult watching yourself in the playback. Why?
Yeah. Because of that same reason of being so picky and so judgmental.
Right.
Oh my God, is that how I look on camera?
But is it okay once everything is finished and you can watch yourself? Or is it also just like...
Well, yeah, I can do it, but it's kind of, I kind of have that death choke on myself.
But I guess you learn from what you watch.
Of course, no, it is, and a lot of people, like a lot of my teachers at school, they would tell me that. I mean, it doesn't matter. You have to torture yourself. If that's torture for you, torture yourself. That's the only way. You can see yourself and pick the things that you don't like and work on it. So it is.
Name an actor or actress that you are intrigued to work with.
Oh my God,
Dead
I will love, well, dead or alive, Marlon Brando. I love Marlon Brando. Oh my God. He was.
To imitate him, put like tissue in
Oh,
your
I
jaw,
know.
right? I used to do that all the time. I was younger, so
Oh, yeah?
yeah. For my sisters, like you don't talk like that. But yeah, he was.
He was. He was amazing, and he was pretty much one of the pioneers who brought the American realism from theater to film to camera. Right? A lot of people, what is he eating in front of the camera? Is that possible?
Right.
How can you do that? He was one of the pioneers on that.
And it's just his presence.
His presence, yes. It just read my mind.
Yeah.
His presence was just evaporating.
I don't know if you ever saw the You Rock My World video with Michael Jackson.
Yes.
He's in it. All he does is turn around in his chair, and then you like,
Yeah.
you feel it, and then at the end of the video, he's like, bing bang. It's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
that's the only thing you remember in the video. Even if it's Michael Jackson, you're like, bing bang. Like, that's what he's saying.
That's all you remember of it.
I
Yeah.
agree 100%.
Mhm.
Are you satisfied with how your life has turned out?
It's hard, it's a struggle. But I am really satisfied. Because these moments is when I really feel that I'm alive. It's hard every day. It's such a blessing to be an actor. You have an opportunity to be whoever you want.
Right.
And who can say, I'm going to play today, my job.
Right.
That's all what actors do. That's what we do. We play.
It's not even a job anymore. It's just doing something you love.
Pretty much. And I think that those are the only moments that I don't take for granted. I really don't. Yeah. So I am 100% satisfied. And you know what? If I will have to do it again, I would do it again.
The exact same way? No regrets.
Exact same thing. No regrets. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.